How'd my microphone get shut off? What the fuck is going on with my microphone? God damn piece of shit. What I was trying to say was welcome wherever you guys are dining in from, because I know you guys are eating dinner right about now, or some of you having dessert, or some of you across the planet are having a midnight snack perhaps. And that's what I should be doing. I should be eating right now. Do I look like a man who misses many meals? No, I do not. And I am not, and I have not, and I will continue to do not. So wherever you guys are, check who's here, man. Everybody's here. The ranks of the nail lovers salutes to Mrs. Fort Watton, KG, Texas, Keen Weisenoak, Lionheart, Shoeless One, Jennifer Whitehead, M. Spellman. The ranks are filling up. Soldiers, extras in this Legion of X, this bottom of the glass nation. The ranks are filling up now for you old people. The Sun Valley Fox included. Everybody kind of part ways. Come on, move, separate a little bit. Just let the old guy get to the back. There's a couch in the back. He can go relax back there. Let the Sun Valley Fox get to the back. Get his no. Just give him that room. Then you guys can filter in. You can start your rave, and we can flick the lights off and on as fast as we want. Who else is in here? Murray Joe, Kim Ireland, Jesse Piate, if I'm saying that right, Nicole Newman. I'm going to get them all wrong. Tommy Potts is in from Oxford, Mississippi. All right. No. See, Jesse, that's from the Philippines. That's a big thing. You guys didn't know that. I know that. So yeah, there's so many things. Can we get it all? Can we solve the mysteries of the universe in an hour? Can we fix the planet in 1 hour? Let's try. We'll give it a shot. Well, you know what? We're not fixing shit. We're not fixing anything. You know why? I have no alcohol. I don't have a whiskey bottle. I don't have a shot glass. I don't have anything. We have water. Now, I'm not sure how much we can solve with water. Probably nothing. But if I don't have a whiskey glass, we ain't solving dick. No great things were invented. No wars were won. No outstanding moments are written in history books with someone who said, "Here, hold my water." Or, hey, how about a salad? And then we'll get right to that. No, stuff like that doesn't happen. So I'm here choking down some Hawaiian refrigerated water, which is the best water there is, of course. But I don't have any whiskey. And I don't have a glass to drink it out of. So should we just stop right now? You know, the other part of this is I'm saying this loud. I'm projecting my voice that I don't have any whiskey. And I expect to see my loving and adoring wife waddle across the screen back here and get me some, and she's not doing it. And there she is. Oh, you know what I can see above my monitor? I can see the middle finger. It's seriously above my monitor. The middle finger went by like the shark fin from Jaws. That's what I saw. Okay, all right. No, Lisa, no red wine. Oh, he's got some Buffalo Trace going on there, says Rob. You're still flipping me off. You're still doing it? You could have been a little more tactful about it. And by the way, don't do that in front of my friends. Those are my friends you're making fun of me. My friends aren't going to think I have control of my own goddamn marriage if you flip me off.
Control your bodily functions.
Wow. My wife just said the only thing I'm in control of in this marriage is my own bodily functions. And she probably means barely that if we all going to be honest with it. All right, well, we all got to go. We all got to go at some time. So if we're going to go out with style, if we're going to go out with a bang, it's better to burn out than to fade away. Raising a glass right now. And for those of you who listen to the podcast, you're going to understand the red circles. Raising a glass. Don't make me drink alone. I will. You guys know I will. I don't prefer to, but if somebody says cheers, we can get this party started and kick this pig. All right, I'm going to assume and let's go. Yeah, Woodford Heights. Stephanie Craig, first time catching this live. I'm glad you're here, Stephanie. If I don't make you feel too bad, I don't chase you away. I hope you stick around for a little bit. Let me move my phone. Let me get my alcohol and my beverages situated here. Okay, so before we go to the sheets, and there's some stuff in the sheets. Before we do that, let me touch on something that's kind of, okay, first, emails were pouring in about Tucker Carlson, okay? So let me just give you one thing. This is your one takeaway. We talked about this, like the moment it happened, the moment he parted ways, we were like the next program on the air, were we not? We had a bunch of predictions. Almost every one of them has come true. All the stuff you and I talked about when Tucker Carlson separated from Fox, we talked about it. Every one of them has come true. Would you like to know the next thing that's going to happen? I knew you would. Thanks for asking. So I'm just going to tell you there's one goal, and it's very simple. The entire media is going to try to do one thing. They're going, all media, Fox News, CNN, MSNBC, you, me, mom, dad, Uncle Joe, everybody, one thing. Separate Tucker Carlson from his audience. That's it. It's that simple. It'll give you behind the stories how Tucker really feels about you. Tucker's audience, how they feel about him. All of these things are going to come out. All right? All of them are going to be someone's fucked up, deranged, back-ass word opinion. They have one job, to separate Tucker from his audience. If you saw the numbers on the time slot that Tucker left vacant, it was down over 50%. And the demographic that he's heaviest on, his age group and his demographic was down like 65 or 70%. Oh, it was a monster loss. You've never seen anything like it in media anywhere, ever, ever, ever. On the contrary, when Don Lemon got fired, the demographics and that time slot went up. So you see how that works? Okay. So what I'm telling you is that's the main goal. That is the only goal from this point on for the immediate future. Everything you read is going to be 99% of it is going, unless you have people that are supporting Tucker, is going to be say things to separate Tucker from his audience. All of it's going to be, well, there's some stuff we didn't really want to bring this up. There's some stuff we've known for a long time. We're going to tell you about it now. I think there's some things you should know about Tucker, and he's an asshole and he hates you, which isn't true. It's not true at all. No. But that's what you're going to hear. Why? Well, obviously, Fox is doing it because they need to keep his people. They need to keep his audience, keep his numbers up. They're going to do everything they can, and they are going to pay, spiff, bonus, and put on payroll anybody that can hack an algorithm that would separate Tucker from his audience. That's what they're going to do. It's right or wrong. I don't care if you like Tucker, you hate Tucker. It doesn't matter. This is just what's going on. This is just a statement of facts, okay? This is the precursor to the trial, which we'll get to later. Oral arguments, if you will. The other one is why would it be to CNN's advantage? Why would it be to MSNBC's advantage? Why would it be to anyone else's advantage? If they can separate Tucker from his audience, all of those people will be looking for a new place to go. Capiche? Okay, glad you're coming along with me. So there will be if you thought people hated Trump, and they do hate Trump, lots of people hate Trump and they attack. It's going to be at Trump level right now. The next 48 hours, the next week, Trump level attacks. For one reason, it's money. They got to separate Tucker from his audience. We'll see where that goes. Tucker said a few things, but not a ton. Tugboat 420, welcome to being an extra, man. I'm glad you jumped on this bus, but this bus is going to derail shortly. We should get canceled from Facebook and YouTube before the turn of the century here, and then we're all going to be out looking for work. So let's just keep plugging along until they actually pull the plug. Until they come to my house and pull the power cord, and they could very easily. If YouTube can't get me off the air through legitimate means, they can always send someone out. They can find the trailer park I live in. They can find my extension cord where I'm stealing power from the trailer right next to me, and they could pull the cord. And then all the lights would go out and we'd have to start over. But until they do, until they do, this mystery machine, this Partridge Family style bus that you see barreling through the Himalayas at 90 miles an hour with Loud One at the wheel and his foot on the gas, well, that's the way it goes. Until they kick us out of here, this is it. All right. So that was Tucker, and separate his audience, and that's it. So there we go. That probably answers 300 of the emails that I got today. You guys, there's some stuff I understand, but you guys write me emails like, this is no joke. I get emails like, they sound like this. Ready? Hey, man. Just writing you this email on the down low. Hey, the next time you talk to Tucker, could you tell me what's going on? Could you kind of just, when you talk to Tucker next time, can you find out what the skinny is on all this? And then let me know. You don't got to tell everybody else. Just my email. I won't tell nobody you told me. But as soon as you find out, could you shoot me an email and let me know? Yeah, yes, and as soon as Tucker calls me and we sit down and have lunch, because we drink whiskey at 10:30 in the morning because we can, because we're real men. I will be sure to let you guys know everything that was said in the conversation. I'm going to tell you that everyone's going to know, because if I ever sit down with Tucker Carlson for any reason, it is going to be a pivotal moment that I share with everybody. I'm going to rent billboard space in Topeka, Kansas, stating the fact that I had a meeting with Tucker Carlson. Right or wrong, up or down, is what I'm doing. And if you're wondering why I picked Topeka, it was because of that stupid video with my kid, and he's really mad that I said, you're a Topeka, Kansas kind of guy. Man, I got people from Topeka, Kansas that were mad going, well, what does that mean? What do you mean he's a Topeka, Kansas kind of guy? I got emails from people in Topeka, Kansas that said, hey, thanks for picking our town. We like that, being opposite of Los Angeles. Thanks for picking Topeka. All right, look, it wasn't a formulated mathematical algorithm that was working its way through my brain and spout out my mouth. I just said it. All right, so those of you who know what I'm talking about with the ambush videos, fuck those ambush videos. And those of you who don't, then you're scratching your heads wondering what's going on. Either way, welcome aboard, and let's keep plucking along in the right direction. The next topic for today, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, get out your pens and pencils. There will be a test at the end of this. You're going to need to take notes. Now, for the Sun Valley Fox, he can't take notes. He can barely write. He's got that arthritis thing in his hand where he can barely just make a fist when he's told to by a doctor. When the doctor says, I'm going to check your rectum, I need you to make a fist to distract you. So he'll sit there and try to make that fist and not know what's going on, which is what the doctor wants, and everything turns out okay. But since he can't, he's going to have his wife do that. So his wife will take all the notes. They can study. She'll help him with the test, and everything will be okay. Yes, I'm beating up the Sun Valley Fox a little bit tonight, but deservedly so. For those of you that have met him, we did the big meet and greet in Reno. For those of you that met him, do you now understand, if you see the guy in person, why he's such an easy target? Good. Glad you're coming along. All right. Before we go to sunny topic number 2 in this hour of solving the world's problems with alcohol, in between the sheets, for those of you who don't know what the sheets are, some of you don't know, there's a separate monitor over here, and my lovely wife is in the other room, and she's copying and pasting things that you say. I can't get to everybody's comments. I'm trying to. I'll get to some. I won't get to others, but some of the stuff that they write, they put on the sheets, I can scroll through and read them because I can't scroll backwards. I can't go back through the comments forever. So I'm going to do the best I can here. So when I say I'm going over between the sheets, it is Google Documents or Google Sheets or whatever it is, and we affectionately call it the sheets because when I say I have my wife between the sheets, that sounds very sexual, does it not? And I think every live stream should have a tone of sexuality always hovering in the background. And since I'm not allowed to put up nude pictures, we'll just go with this. Legion 227. What the fuck is wrong with me? Legion 7224. Elon is a real life Tony Stark. Convince me I'm wrong. Legion, I won't even try. I'm with you on that. Ron Knight, $20. When you talk to Tucker the next time, can you tell him I've been trying to reach him about his extended car warranty? Ron, he'd hang up and I'd ruin my one conversation to tell that joke, Ron. Ron, it might be worth it. It might be worth it. The one time Tucker Carlson calls you, yeah, Mrs. Fort Watton, the Sun Valley Fox, is the man. I bet he has beautiful handwriting like his sister. Okay. Mrs. Ford, this blind loyalty to a man you've never met has got to stop. Now, I don't know if you've had 4 mason jars of your own hooch tonight, because you might have. That peach hooch you make back there in your grandpappy still, I bet it's the best on the planet. But if you're 4 mason jars in, I got to question your judgment. Someone may ought to take your keyboard away. Oh, no, you can watch, you can listen, but someone should slide that keyboard away from you so we don't have to hear such ridiculous comments. All right. Haley Jolly, welcome to being an extra. I hope everybody welcomed Haley. Haley Jolly, so excited. Always look forward to this. Was just able to join, though, so I'm a newbie. Well, Haley, we don't really have a hazing process here. We should come up with one. We should definitely have a hazing process. When you join, you become a subscriber, you become a member. Yeah, we should absolutely have a hazing process, but we don't. So for the time being, you're off the hook. Vernon Brewer, so glad to get back into society again. Been without a phone for 2 weeks. I don't know how I ever made it through the 80s and 90s. Oh, I remember maps and landlines. That's how we did it. Speaking of maps, do you guys remember Thomas guides, the Thomas maps. Not the books, not the spiral books that you flip through, but the real, the maps that were tall and like a rectangle, they were tall and skinny, but you could open them up as big as a chalkboard, and then they were always a pain in the ass. I got to tell you, my wife does not have a lot of talents. She really does. Well, you know, she's a chick, man. She just doesn't have a lot of talents. She got a few, but she can read a map like nobody's fucking business. When we used to drive places, she could take that map, unfold the whole thing, spread the whole thing out, and fold it back up to its triangle form with the part of the page facing out that was right where we were. And it was neat. She folded it neat. Oh, don't act like you guys could all do that. I know you guys were in the front seat flailing around, bending shit, brand new creases, hoping this thing, and the thing ended up this big and looked like half a stop sign when you were done. Don't lie. That's how you did it. There's very few of you out there that can read a Thomas guide, can read a Thomas map, and I bet maybe 1 out of 1,000 of you can fold it back up and keep unfolding and refolding to the exact page you're supposed to be on without ruining it. Now, she can do that. There's only one problem. She holds the map upside down. This is not a joke. She holds the, if you're looking at it with her, you got to go turn the fucking thing over. She will hold the map upside down, no matter which direction you're going. Don't give me that, well, if you're going up, it's up. If you're going down, it's down. Turn the map over. No. For some reason, when she gets it all situated, she folds the thing upside down, folds it, turns it upside down, and reads it. And she's flawless. Absolutely could tell you how many miles to each thing, what rivers, what lines, counties, and the whole thing. But it's upside down. So if you glance over, you can't see shit. You just got to keep your eyes on the road. All right. That's a true story, though. No, it's absolutely. It's true. It's a story. David W., first time here, never knew this was a thing. David W., ain't nothing but a chicken thing and a wing. Here we go. You're here. I'm here. Can we continue now, David W.? I think we can. All right. A-Lease Biker Chick, $2. Greetings from the hospital, general, and everyone else. A-Lease Biker Chick dropped in $2. She has been in the hospital since last night. One little thing, I got a text, she's a little message. She's like, well, I'm in the hospital. They're just checking me out. Little something, something, I'll be out. I forgot to get back to her last night. This morning I texted, hey, sorry I didn't get back to you. And she's like, it's okay, I'm still here. You're still in the hospital. I'm still in the hospital. Now, not only do they have a room, which means you're sticking around, today she told me she has a room with a view, which means you are really going to be there a long time. That means they got to fix some shit. So we'll catch up with her more later. Cartman, hello, everyone. All the way from South Africa. I can't tell you how that warms my heart. I love having people check in from around the globe. It's such a cool feeling. Dennis Fox, member for 13 months. Dennis got his big red one. He's an extra. Sweets, member for 3 months. She's working on it. She's a quarter of the way through. Fiscally speaking, of course. Krista Rose, member for 13 months. Krista's got her big red one. Bottom of the Glass Nation. Evening General, thanks for spending some quality time with us tonight. Absolutely, Krista. You know I love and adore you. You know that. You know I wouldn't miss this chance. I'm going to be here. This is, Joe Mama says, this is the distraction I need. My husband's grandmother passed away today. I got my drink early. There's no dealing with that other than to just go through it. And it doesn't ever go away, but it does get a little less frequent. That's about all I can tell you. Drop him at Gen X Talks. Did the kid pay his ticket yet? Did you listen to the podcast? Did everyone listen to the audio podcast? Did you all struggle with the first 7 minutes that I couldn't get my wife to shut the fuck up? I edited that down, that podcast. We do an audio podcast once a week, drops every Thursday. So usually we record it Wednesdays. And we just sit down and have a good time and shoot the shit. And she got her fucking mind stuck on one right at the beginning of the podcast. Right at the beginning. And I'm like, okay, move on. And she's like, well, just thinking, would you do this with him? No, I won't do that. Well, how would it? Okay, you're now pissing me off. Stop and let's move on to the podcast. She kept going. I was about 8 seconds away from going, if you fucking bring this up one more time, I'm getting up and I'm taking my headphones off and I'm fucking done. I'm leaving. That's how close I was. I was fucking done. I was.
Uh-oh.
You're on.
Am I on?
I think so, yeah.
Hi. Hello. Are you talking bad about me right now?
I was speaking the truth about the podcast and how you wouldn't shut the fuck up.
He was no fun the other day.
You literally called me that. When I finally got you to shut up, you called me a loser in front of everybody. Why are you laughing? That's not funny. You were in the fault here. You were wrong on that podcast. I was in the right.
All right, I'm sorry.
You called me a loser and no fun.
I'm sorry.
You're not even a little bit sorry. You're still smiling, which means you're not sorry. You're just saying it.
So, my brother, the Sun Valley Fox, sent me a message.
Uh-oh.
It's actually for Mrs. Four.
It's for Miss. Wait.
It's for Mrs. Four from the Sun Valley Fox.
Your brother, the Sun Valley Fox, is now using you to pass a message along to Mrs. Fort Watton.
Yes.
But let me point out why. Because he's too cheap to spend $1 and be in the comment section where he can do it himself. Let's just be clear on that. Okay, pass along this dollar-saving moment.
The Sun Valley Fox said, "Sis, can Mrs. Four send me some of her porch hooch?"
No, I haven't even had any of it yet. There's no way he's getting some of that. No chance in hell, Sun Valley Fox, with all due respect, all the respect I can muster, are you getting to taste some of that before I do? No. I swear to Christ Almighty, if I ever see a picture of you sitting on Mrs. Fort Watton's front porch, sucking down some peach hooch out of a mason jar with fireflies going by before I get to do it, I'm going to shoot myself. I'm just going to I'm going to dig a hole, shoot myself, and then bury myself after I'm done. I am that talented, and I will do it. There's no way you're getting her hooch before I do. That's got to be some of the best flavored stuff. She got the still right out back. Oh, yeah. You don't think she got a still up in those Tennessee hollers? Oh, yes, she does. Six Gun Sal. Hey, general, hope everyone is well. I was hoping we could take dope, and it raced away from me. God damn it. I was hoping we could take a drink for my great Uncle Thomas. He was a World War II veteran and passed away the other day. We certainly can. What did I miss in there? Did I miss another one? Terry Knowles, $20. Hey, can anyone open a window so I can climb in this bus? Terry's still clinging onto the hood outside. All right. Melissa Church. I'm sorry, big boy. Who says you in there? You talking to me, Melissa? I'm always in the right. I can't be wrong. It's my show. Automatically, everything I say is golden and pure and perfect. And the more I drink, the more I actually believe that. Oh, right now I'm full of all sorts of doubt, and I know I'm lying. But the more I drink, the more I'm convinced that everything I think and say is right. Much like everybody who drinks. We'll take this to... what did I miss on that one? To Six Gun Sal's great uncle, I was going to say his grandfather. Great Uncle Thomas, World War II veteran, died the other day, but mainly because I also want to drink with you guys. So this one's to Six Gun Sal, his great uncle, and to all of you fine folks that are circling the wagons abroad. All right, Sean McCarthy says, happy Thursday, which it is Thursday. It's good stuff. All right, let me go down between the sheets. Let me see if I can get caught up. Jennifer V. Been watching the channel and looking for new stuff on Facebook because I'm hooked. I've literally watched these lives from a year ago for the last 12 hours today on my headphones while I'm cleaning and cooking. Jennifer, you're lucky it didn't put you to sleep. It could even put you into a comatose state. Be careful when you listen to the previous live streams. They're not what you think. They're not what they used to be. They kind of fade with age, so just be careful. Be cautious. Maelstrom0692, fellow Gen Xer here. Please check out Vinny Tortorich. All right. Well, thank you for promoting something else other than this channel. That's very helpful. Ms. Red, welcome being an extra. Ms. Red, glad you're here. Jennifer V, member for 2 months. Timothy Powell, $1.99. Didn't say where it went, so it goes to the Whiskey Fund. Jennifer V, member for 2 months. What video is the one you guys went 24 hours on? We pulled it. We did. We pulled that video. It was... funny story. We did a 24-hour. We tried a 24-hour live stream 2 years ago. We couldn't make it. We fell asleep. We couldn't do it. We tried it again last year, and we did it. We pulled it off. 24 hours straight through live stream, but YouTube doesn't save them. YouTube doesn't save the live stream. We had no way to recover it, no way to get it. Luckily, one of you guys recorded the whole thing and sent it to me. It was like a 20 gig file or something, or maybe it was more than that. 20 gig file, I think it was. Finally got the whole thing, but we pulled it from just because YouTube would keep it up there. We just can't save it. We pulled it because of, well, there's one story, a very big Vegas story that we told. We probably told 80% of that story. We haven't told all of it yet, but it is a very drunken, naked, fighting. It's a story. It's a big story. And if you saw it live, then you saw it, you heard it. But if you didn't see it live, you're never going to see it because we pulled it. And my wife says, yeah, just don't have that story out there. So we've talked about little versions of the story. We did much of the whole big thing once on that live, but we pulled it. So the whole live stream is missing in action, and it's not up. Jennifer, so that's what you're looking for. That's why it's not there. Tori Randolph, member for 6 months. Bottom of the Glass Nation, should I continue my food porn strike until a general buys Gen X mom a bottle of her perfume of her choice? She bought some perfume. You know, just as we were in the middle of talking all that shit about my wife and her perfume, she comes running in because Amazon came by, and like they do 10 times a day. Thank you, Sean MacArthur, for the star sent. And there was another one in there. Who did that other one there? Bum, 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 bum. God, fucking mouse. Get the keyboard out of the way. God damn it. Cameron Horrible. Thanks, man. So, anyway, what was I saying? What the fuck was I talking about? What the fuck was I saying? I know I was right to saying something, and then I got distracted. Somebody refresh my memory. My brain's fucking faded. What was I talking about? Don't talk about Big Earl got punched in the eye. Come on, what was I saying? There was a story there. There was something important, and now I can't think. Come on, help me out. Fucking say something. And one of the deals there. Oh, the 24 hours. Yeah. Oh, the perfume. Mrs. 4. Thank you. Yeah, the perfume. So the Amazon guy, she comes running up with this perfume, and she sprays it on her. She goes, tell me what you think of this. And it sucked. It was just this bland, like maybe part of a rose petal from somebody's garden, maybe. And I was like, that's kind of average. You know, I held the conversation very well. I said, sweetheart, that's a very nice smell, but it's really not up to your standards. It really doesn't, you don't wear it as well as some of the other perfumes. I think it's a little beneath you. Really what I was saying is it sucked because it was horrible. And I don't know where she got it. I don't know why. She goes, well, you know, maybe it's just kind of a daytime perfume. Maybe just kind of an around the house. I said, yeah, wear it outside with your dogs and chickens and rabbits because that shit ain't going to do anything in here. You ain't getting any loving. You ain't getting any money. You ain't getting nothing because that just wasn't doing it. So maybe, perhaps, Tori, I do need to get her something that smells good because she doesn't have any perfume. Now she has one, and it's I think right on the side of the bottle it says, I think it's called Mediocrity. I don't know who makes it, but I'm pretty sure it's called Mediocrity because it smells. If Mediocrity had a smell, somebody bottled it and sold it to my wife. True story. All right. Oh, the shit that goes on around here. Kailash, member for 2 months. He's an extra. Christopher Carter. Kailash, thank you for sticking around. Christopher Carter, first-time listener and love to see it and be here listening to sensible thoughts about life. Christopher, you are in the right place for that. Not just me, but the comment section, the audience, the people that are here. We're all sitting around the same bar, same type of people, same type of thoughts. Lionheart OG, $1.99. Well, all you had to do was sing with her. She wouldn't shut up about the fucking singing, and I wasn't going to do it. And also, Lion, I wasn't going to tell everybody what part of the podcast was fucked up. I left that part out. Did you notice? I told the whole story. I never said singing. I never said what she was mad about. I never said what I was mad about. I kind of left that part out cleverly, and then you fucking come along like a baseball bat to someone in the middle of playing Jenga, and you fucking knocked it all down. Way to go, Lion. God, you just fucking goddamn kids. Swear to Christ. KG Texas, member for 10 months, bottom of Glass Nation, best bar ever. Thank you, KG Texas. Been around a long time. We talked a lot. Thank you for sticking around. Chris Tillis, does your son not come on with you? He does. He's been on before many times. We've split duties where we've done half an hour each. He is so involved with senior year, graduating in the next 6 weeks. His FFA program is still going full speed. He's gone all the time. Like today, there was some event tonight that he had to be at. He's an officer in FFA, sort of a passing of the torch type of thing to the other kids. Then tomorrow he's got to go right after school down to the tux shop and get his tuxedo. I mean, every single day he's got stuff going on. So it's kind of hard to pin him down to do anything in the evenings with Gen X Talks. So unfortunately, you're stuck with me. Now, I know booing and hissing is not going to get you anywhere, all right? It isn't, because I don't care if people are mad at me. People get mad at me every fucking day. This doesn't do shit. But just so you know, yes, the kid does participate in a lot of stuff. Oh my God, you are running. Why? I've never seen you run.
Because the comments are very active tonight.
All right, far
it's
out.
awesome. It's
Good
a lot of
audience
interaction.
participation.
Yeah, so I'm busy. Deborah Klinger sent you $40 on PayPal. Did not say where it was going.
And we know. Oh, you know what? I got my dick slapped by everybody.
Oh, this should be good. Why? What happened?
Do you remember the other day when I said unallocated funds go towards the whiskey fund and Mrs. Four and a group said, no, you said the other day because you needed the money for the studio that unallocated funds were going to go towards the studio. And I said, I fucking never said that. Who would say that? Nah.
That's why she's the bookkeeper.
I would never say that. I didn't say.
She probably does shorthand too.
Everybody sent me the video clip.
Oh.
They went back into the live streams. They cut out the video clip of me saying that, and they sent it to me. Talk about getting your dick knocked in the dirt. God damn. And I'm sure that Mrs. Four Watton was all over that. Somebody probably said, Mrs. Four, is it really out there? And she said, yes, it is. And they went and found it. So thank you, Mrs. Four Watton, for ruining my life and forcing me to buy my own alcohol. Appreciate you. Love you too much. All right. Carl Gerard, our favorite Frenchman. Carl says, I learned reading maps from my dad on road trips. He would say, we're going here, find the fastest scenic route. Great memory. That's the way I learned too. Exactly like that. Carl, I think that is a day gone by when you get to sit and scream and yell at your kids when they can't read a map. Well, what's the world coming to? Mrs. Four Watton gifted 5 memberships. Who got those memberships? Phoenix Common Star 2? Phoenix Common Star 2. What the fuck? Did you clone yourself? You got a twin brother now? Oh, I swear to Christ, if that's Marcy, if you have a Marcus channel and a Marcy channel, I'm gonna shit a purple Twinkie. I'm gonna fucking shit a purple Twinkie right where we're standing. Please tell me you didn't do that. Super 8er, Julie O'Malley, Justin Hart, and Robert London. Timothy Powell dropped in $1.09. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Timothy Powell, for dropping in $1.99, comma, my friend. Nightbot, $5. My lies become truth after 3 to 4 drinks. After that, every thought is a brand new idea and will make me rich. We need to sit together because that's exactly how it happens to me too. Phoenix Common Star 2, new member. Hey, General, look at me. I finally a new member thanks to Mrs. 4. And all I hear is that in the voice of Marcy. The Shoeless one, Shoeless Joe Jackson, gifted 5 memberships. Todd Powers, Brian Flippo, Nicole Dotson, Wookie's World, and Titan Long. Everybody who just got a new membership on the YouTube side of things, go now, not now, but at some point, go to the YouTube community section and you can see all the it unlocks all the behind the scenes stuff. There's stuff in there for just regular jabronis like you and me that go out and do, but I don't know. If you're on Facebook, you have to become a subscriber and go to the General's Lunchbox. There is an actual Facebook page, the General's Lunchbox. You see people like Linda Ripke, who's got the little green heart in there, Randy Greenway, little green heart in there. They're members. They get to go see that stuff. They're subscribers. You go see it. On the YouTube side, same thing. If your name is green, if you see the green names in here, these are people that have become members and they get to see all the behind the scenes stuff from our family. It's pleasant. It's wonderful. It's nice. Most of it's family oriented and family friendly, except for my wife's OnlyFans page. But that's top level, top tier. Most of you won't do that, so you're okay. But you should go check it out. There's a lot of cool stuff there. We have a really good time with it. Matt Jeeper, New Hampshire, $20. General, eat, drink, and be merry, brother. Whiskey it is. Well, all right. I didn't want to drink tonight. I don't particularly care to drink. Especially when I'm trying to do a live stream. I'm trying to keep my wits about me. It's much like driving. I live stream better when I drink. But if he's saying that it's time to drink, who am I to disagree? Is it time to circle the wagons? Is it time to say cheers? Is it time to raise a glass? I think so. Randy Powers, first time watching live. Randy, thanks for showing up, my man. Nightbot, I have been a member here for almost 10 months, and I have been sober the whole time. I have no excuses at all. I need serious help. Nightbot, you've been watching this program for 10 months, and you've been sober the entire time? I can't even imagine what this program looks like to someone who's sober and not drinking. I can't imagine that they're I don't know what to say. I'm sorry. I apologize, because if you know, this is a very symbiotic relationship. I drink and I tell stories and lies. Okay, that's my part. You're supposed to drink so you believe me. Okay, this doesn't work if one of us isn't doing our job. I'm just saying that you guys have an obligation here. When you sign on to the program, you're coming to the table saying you're going to drink. Otherwise, I can't even imagine how ridiculous I must look to someone sober. That's a frightening thought. You've just sent chills up my spine. If I was a caring man, and I'm not, I would be very worried about how the world is perceiving me at this point if most of the world isn't drinking. This is bad. This is bad stuff. Why would you do that to me? Nightbot, you ruin the whole You know what? I got to go. I can't do this anymore. The thought of people watching me sober is horrible. I got to go. I'm out. We're done here. All right. I'm just fucking with you. We're not leaving. Nightbot, good one though, my man. I'm glad if you're really sober, cool. If you're just fucking with me, even cooler. Brandon Smith, salute, general greetings from South Africa. Another one from South Africa. Keep up the top conversations and topic discussions. I will do my best. Timothy Powell dropped in $4.99. Could you speak on what you think about SpaceX? I don't know. There's not a lot to think about that. It's a pet project. When you got, there's certain people in this world that have what my and this is a very much a Generation X terminology. So when I say it, if you don't understand it, please exit the live stream, take your hat, take your coat, get the fuck out of here, because I don't want to have to explain myself to you. All right. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, even who else? Is any rich guy like that? Joe Rogan. They have what we call fuck you money. Okay. I, however, do not have fuck you money, but they do. Fuck you money allows you to do whatever you want with whatever you have for any reason. Now, Elon Musk has got SpaceX, and he's doing it for a lot of cool reasons. He wants to go to Mars. He wants some shit. But who fucking cares, man? He's experimenting like I used to do with Evil Knievel and tie a little firecracker to him and hope it explodes when he's in the air. But I don't have fuck you money. Elon Musk has fuck you money. The stuff he's doing is incredible, and I love that he's doing it. Who cares if some of his toys don't work? Who gives a shit, man? Do you realize he gets to play and experiment and fuck around at that level?
He's playing in a whole nother arena.
Whole nother tax bracket.
Yes, okay? He is.
And you're back.
That as normal people will never, ever see. I call it as normal.
We get to look from the sidelines.
Yeah, exactly. Mrs. Ford gave $50 on PayPal.
To me, because I'm wonderful.
Sure Mom always smells great, but here's for a bottle of perfume. Oh, I am going shopping.
But whoa.
I'm going shopping. I'm trying to find the scent.
That's irresponsible, Mrs. Ford. I just got done telling you she can't pick perfume scents for shit. And you just gave her more money. Now she's going to, it wouldn't bother me, okay, because Mrs. Ford's a little bit like this. My wife's a little bit like this. The Sun Valley Fox's wife is a little bit like this. That bothers me, because then as you're experimenting, my wallet is getting lighter, or the Sun Valley Fox's wallet is getting lighter, or Mr. Fort Watton's wallet is getting lighter. Do you understand? Are you tracking with me? If we were surrounded by girls who bought perfume at, say, 39 cents a gallon, I wouldn't care. Knock yourself out. Experiment. Try all the shit you can. If it comes in a tin can that goes womp, 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 and you can unscrew it and splash some stuff on, and it costs 39 cents for the gallon, and it smells a little bit like paint thinner, I'm in. But when it's $100 for an ounce or something, you guys got to go to Macy's, walk up to the counter, and sample some of that shit. Please. God, how irresponsible of you, Mrs. 401. Irresponsible. Spell it with me. I-double-R responsible. Tori Randolph. It's like Tigger. Remember Tigger? T-I-double-G-R? Nah, never mind. Fuck it. I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. Tori Randolph, member for 6 months. General, I will wait to post in food porn until Gen X Mom confirms she has a bottle of the perfume of her choice. Okay, Tori, you got to go back and post in Discord server. There's a Gen X Talks Discord server. It's just chat rooms. But there is a food porn room where people put in their steaks that they're making at home. People don't go to McDonald's and open up their Happy Meal and go, look at my French fries. No, we don't do that shit. But in there, and Tori, she plates some of the most delicious looking things ever. Shit I would never eat. Makes me want to eat it with how good it looks. But it's just a food room where everybody posts pictures and they share recipes and talk about shit. It's in Discord. Somebody put up the Discord link in YouTube and in Facebook, and you guys can check it out. It's free, and it's where we hang out between live streams. The Discord is just a list of chat rooms, and there's politics, and there's food, and there's cars, and there's guns, and there's all sorts of shit in there. And it's free to hang out and have a good time. But Tori's talking about the food one. Scroll back a little bit. Go in there. Not now. It's closed right now. Lionheart's closed it right now. But after the show's over, go there and check it out. The scroll back through some of the stuff. It's some of the most delicious stuff. And it's all from you guys. It's all us right here. It's our community. Outsiders are not welcome, but you're here, so you are. All right. Mrs. 4 Watt and $10. General sent you take mom everywhere now. You can pick the Perfume Studio Fund. I will. In fact, Mrs. 4 Watt, and I'm going to take it upon myself to pick the correct perfume the first time. And the way I do that's the way I've always done this. I'm going to give you a Generation X secret, or maybe this is just a general secret. And I don't mean general like public for everyone. I mean general like super secret headquarters division papers filled out in triplicate, that type. Okay, this secret. How would you find out the perfect perfume? Now, admittedly, it's different, slightly different on every woman. So you're never really truly going to know until your girl tries on the perfume. Let's all agree with that. But you can get close by smelling the perfume. You could go to Macy's, you could go to the counter, and you could say, let me smell one of everything. Or instead of trying 50 perfume samples at Macy's, here's what I like to do. And this is a little bit truer of an investigative answer. And I only do this in the spirit of journalistic impressionism, trying to get to the bottom of the situation as correctly as I can. I'll go to a restaurant, and I will just walk up to women and begin smelling them. Yeah. What better way to smell a perfume on a woman than to just walk up and begin sniffing? Now, there's complications that go along with this. You know, there's some boundaries and some rules and some things, and I'm not pulling a Joe Biden, so stop that shit. Before you even say it, I said it first, knock that shit off. But there is not a better way, especially if your wife gets mad. What are you doing smelling all those women? It's like, well, honey, I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for us. I'm trying to promote the marriage here. I'm trying to find something that, and she's, well, why were you smelling her cleavage? That's where she sprayed the perfume. Who am I to judge where she's spraying it? You're welcome, America. And Denmark. That one was for free. No charge. Yeah. Write that shit down. There's some old boys back east going, holy shit, that's some good shit. You hear what that man said? No, I'm going to go do that right now. I'm going to find me an Applebee's. I'm going to run do that right fucking now. Baker Square. Here I come. All right, just try it. Let me know how that goes. By the way, I know a good divorce attorney if any of you need one after you try that. Also, I could offer you some bail money. Bail money might be involved. Todd Sindel, so what's your take on the whole flat Earth, globes, NASA moon landing, that subject in general? Now, we got to be careful. We have a person on staff who is a die-hard, die-on-the-hill, flat Earth is flat Earth is flat Earth. Now, we have to give him a little space. We put the white helmet on him. We bring him around in the little short school bus. We love him, but there's no such thing as a flat Earth. You know how embarrassing that would be for an alien to pull up to our solar system and see round planets, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto, and a round sun, and ours, the third one is flat? Would that make any sense to anything at all? Oh, and the moon going around this flat Earth, that makes total sense to me. But how embarrassing would that be? The aliens come, what's wrong with your planet? Everything else is round. We can all see it. You can't see that yours is round? Well, we know ours is round, but just, for the purposes of discussion in Gen X Talks, we leave it at, we just don't know. Our staff member has had some compelling arguments and we're just not convinced. And we move on. The truth is, Todd, I have my opinion on that and I feel I'm right. Other people have their opinions. A guy on staff, Lionheart, I'll tell you his name, didn't care. He's got his opinion. Who cares? I would never divorce my friendship with Lion on staff here because of something we disagreed on. Who gives a shit? So what? He thinks I'm dumb. I think he's dumb. I still love the guy. I'm still going to buy him a beer. We're still going to hang out. Let that be a lesson to everybody, because that's where a lot of you get hung up. You go to a bar, you go to a barbecue, you go to a family get-together, and someone believes something you don't. All of a sudden, well, we're just staying away from that person the rest of the night. Fuck that. Why? In my generation, differences just were differences. Who gives a shit? It's like having a different baseball team or a different basketball team. Yeah, you tease each other about it, but you're still friends at the end of the day. No, not anymore. Now divisions like did we land on the moon separate us. We dig our heels in. That's a hill we're going to die on. What for? Who gives a shit? I don't care if you got proof and truth or not. If some dude's got it in his head that the earth is a cube, fucking let him. Who gives a shit? Can we get back to drinking and having a good time? There's way better things to worry about than shit like that. Don't ever lose a friendship over something dumb. Don't die on a hill that you can easily walk around. All right? We should put that on a fucking t-shirt. That's brilliant. You know where I got that? I got that from the bottom of this glass, because the truth is at the bottom of the glass. And I went to the bottom of that glass for you folks, and I found the truth. You're welcome, America. And Denmark, Disney Mama Sammy Joe, the Sugar Mama, $10, Facebook Sheets. Yes. One job, sir. One job. I could text you this, but you gave a community number and not your personal one. Oh, my God. Are we back on that? Disney Mama Sammy Joe, we had one date, and you wanted my phone. One date, okay? We had one date together in Las Vegas, and you want my personal cell phone number, okay? I mean, one date. Okay, we had dinner, and we talked, and then we had sex, and it was pretty good. But a phone number? You want a phone number because of that? I don't think so. I just can't. I don't do that lightly. No. I just won't do it. Mustang Mangler, first-time viewer. Jeffrey Montgomery, your son cannot be graduating high school. He knows nothing. Well, now he does know some stuff. The other day, he was arguing with somebody, and I heard him say the words, "Look, my dad's right." Well, as far as I'm concerned, he's graduating. Chris Tullis, $2. Invite to deep sea fishing in Myrtle Beach. You want me to invite you, Chris, to Myrtle Beach? I've never been there. To deep sea fishing? I'm not good at it. My grandfather loved to deep sea fish. I would go. Yeah, I'd go on our East Coast trip in October if there's still. Can you deep sea fish in October? Isn't that the terrible weather, out there? I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm guessing there is. All right. Teflon Don, $2. Cool water for women. Cool water for women. How am I missing that? Todd Sindel, welcome to being an extra. What's that? Oh, cool water for women. Teflon Don, I'm thinking, cool water for women. I thought that was like an inside man joke that I missed. Yeah, I was about ready to go, fucking hey, cool water for women, man. Boy, do I know what you mean. Cool water. I don't know the fuck he's talking about. I've been informed cool water is a name, a label of a perfume. Probably not made by the same people that make mediocrity for women. Let's try to avoid them at all costs. Todd Sindel, welcome to being an extra. Thanks for stopping by. John Montgomery, never had a drink. Use this to educate. Never had a drink. Use this to educate your son, since he's not smart enough to graduate high school. Doesn't know a Rolodex from a pager. Well, now that's just one sliver of cultural history that I still have to educate him on, according to the state of California and the rules that bind the teachers and administration together. He has enough credits to graduate. He'll get his diploma, and then he can wipe his ass with it, because that's all that it's worth these days. Disney Kid, member for 11 months. Disney Kid, you're 1 month away from your big red one. Chris, tell us, why is mom never on Gen X Talks? Chris Tullis just wrote, why? God damn it, she's moving the sheets on me again. Chris Tullis just wrote, why is mom never on Gen X Talks? Chris, you just exposed yourself. And not in a Pee Wee Herman kind of way either. She has been on Gen X Talks. Every Saturday, she's on camera with me. How did you not know that? She's in 5 or 6 of the ambush videos. How did you not know that? She's on every single audio podcast that we put out every Thursday. She's on every single one of them. How did you not know that? Well, Chris, I'll tell you how you didn't know that. You're not a true fan. You're not a true supporter. When we meet in person, we can no longer cut and exchange blood in a handshake like the Indians used to do back in the day for blood brothers. We can't do that. You just exposed yourself, and not in the way that gets you arrested. You did. Oh, my God, I can't. Chris, man, we got a problem now, buddy. I don't know if you can fix this issue, but our relationship just took a very dark turn. Six Gun Sal, $10. You think it's bad when your wallet feels lighter from your wife? Mine cries every day I go to work. I work in the Green Hills Mall in Tennessee, the most expensive place I've ever been. Wow. So when your wife comes to visit you, you actually lose money that day because she's carrying out 6 bags on her way out. No, I feel you, brother. I do. James Wiley, I'm not drinking. I'm young, but you remind me of my father, of a father figure I had that is passed now. Listening to you rant keeps him in my mind. Eugenics people have the correct ideology. James Wiley, if there is any part of what we're doing around here that in any way reminds you of a comforting, good feeling of a father figure in your life, then believe me, it is we who say thank you. That is one of the greatest compliments we can get. Thank you so much. And my wife is back. Why are you already laughing?
Oh, Mrs. Four is just making me smile tonight. It's hilarious.
I'm about done with her. I can't keep up with her tonight. Her banter is hard to match.
Mrs. Four sent $100 on PayPal.
This better be for me. This better just be for me.
Where is Loud One?
You know what?
She's calling him out already. This is a studio fund.
I don't know where Loud One is. In fact, I thought after the podcast he would have given me a call or a text. So I didn't get back to him. No. If Loud One. You know what? It wouldn't be fair to call him because you guys couldn't understand. I can't understand him. His Australian accent is so thick. Hang on. Let's see. How do I have him? He's listed as some crazy name in here in my phone. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. All right. And there's a guy. All right. Hold on one sec. It's concerning. He's always here. He never misses a show. Mrs. Fort Watton's right. Hold on. Let's see if we can get him on the phone. Looking for Loud One. Boom, 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 boom.
Hello, good sir.
Hey, you're live on the live stream with the rest of us. Where the fuck are you, man?
I'm currently drinking. Just finished eating. I guess we better come and join you.
You think so? Because Mrs. Fort Watton just called you out. The whole world's looking for you. All of a sudden, I realized you didn't call me or text me after the podcast dropped, and normally you do. I thought you were dead on the side of the road. It's terrible of you to make me worry like this.
No, today's been one of those days. Yes, it's Thursday. Today's just been one of those days where I fucking hated the world, so I'm having a few drinks, but I'll be in there in a minute and I'll come and annoy everyone.
All right, well, we're looking forward to it. The show I've been fucking carrying the show since 6 o'clock without you, and it's unfair for you to make me do that.
Well, Sean is making up for it and saying hi, Dad, so shortly I'll make up for it.
All right, you guys.
They're nearly as wide as yours.
We'll see you in a few. All right, so he's not dead on the side of the road. Good call, Mrs. Ford. He just had a shitty day, fucking hated the world. I think we've all had days like that. But he'll show up now, and then we can all give him shit. Every one of us. All right, tell him hello when he gets here, because I'm not sure where he's going to jump on. He'll jump on Facebook, or he'll jump on YouTube. Who knows? Two Bear, $2, looking for the $2 whore. I didn't make a new $2 whore. There is no new $2 whore. The only thing you're going to get in this jar right over here, do you guys see that? For those of you who don't know what this is, did you guys see that? Those are peaches. Those are perfectly ass-shaped peaches. They are from a casting, a plaster casting of Mrs. Fort Watton's ass. And I asked for that, and she indulged me, and we got it. And then we sent that to a graphic designer in the Netherlands called RJG. And RJG took that casting, and he scientifically and artistically made this image perfectly from her ass. So technically, what you're seeing is a jar filled with Mrs. Fort Watton's ass-shaped peaches. I'm just saying, that's what's there. No $2 whore tonight. If you don't know what the $2 whore is, tune in next week. We'll go over it in great detail. Back to the sheets. Michelle M., 1999. Yes, I am a nurse. No, I don't want to look at it. You can't fix stupid, but you can sedate it. You can't fix stupid, but you can sedate it. Oh, my God. Michelle M. says, back to the night shift pits. Good Lord. I hope she's, you know what, if you're working in the same hospital that Elise is in, go give her, she needs some more morphine, I think. Turtle King, $5. General, what is your thoughts on Crazy Alice cigars and acid cigars? And the $5 is for some Crown Apple. Well, good God, the person who drinks Crown Apple is Lionheart. That cigar conversation would go a long ways. You know what? We're going to do another. We're doing another guest spot with. I think we're doing something with Loomis cigars on that. So when we do that, we should cover that. Turtle King, keep watching out for that. We do another guest spot on live streams, and one of them is all about cigars. You'd like that one. KG Texas, member for 6 months. How's the studio building going? It has been erected 90%. Now, you know when your erection is only 90%, you're not quite ready to go. It's got to be inspected by the city. So when the city comes out and inspects our 90% erect building, then we get the go-ahead. We can finish the other 10%, and then we're down the road motors. So we're really, 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 really close, if I'd like to say so myself. Loud one, $5. All right, calm the boobs. We are here now. Yeah, but you're late. You're late. Now we have to give you the appropriate amount of shit for being late. Jennifer Christine Berger dropped $2. I don't know her name. Chris Tullis, deep sea fishing year round. All right, that's kind of cool. Kind of be scared to go. You know, I saw that movie with Mark Wahlberg and George Clooney, you know, The Perfect Storm. That was deep sea fishing, wasn't it? A little worried about that. Yeah, the Andrea Gale, kind of never found it. Jennifer Christina Berger Schaffsel. Again, I can't say your name. She says, can I get a mention? No, Jennifer, because I can't say your fucking name. Pick an easier name. I'd love it. I'll mention your name the whole night. Mrs. Fort Watton, turn my whole screen pink, $50. Good Lord. Half a C-note. Let's blow those peaches out of the jar. And she did. Look at those diamonds that got in there, and all those peaches are gone. Did you guys see that fall in there? That's brilliant. I like that. Sherry Dozier, this is my first live chat with you all. God bless Mom and Dad and the family. Gen X, oh, my love and prayers, General. You're a badass, smart, beautiful man. We love you. We love your... Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on a second. I got to read that. Sherry Dozier, this is my first live chat with you all. Got it. God bless Mom, Dad, and family. Got it. Gen X, oh, my love and prayers, General. You're a badass, smart, beautiful man. That should be a t-shirt also. Now I'm going to read this. We all love your whole. And then there's this with black hearts. Now, I'm not comfortable talking about anyone's sexual preferences, or in this case, perhaps perversions. Just saying. But I'm reading that word for word. Smart, beautiful man, we all love your whole. Well, you can love my whole all you want, but it's going to cost you $12. All right. All right, moving on. Where are we at here? God, we're running out of time. We started early. We're supposed to end early. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I'm running out of steam, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Nathan Taylor says, hey, bud, you're an awesome dad. Appreciate that, Nathan. Sean Powers, best line of the night. It was, wasn't it? And Jesse Piate says, pie hole? That could be what they meant. They could have meant pie hole. It could have been a pie hole thing. It's possible. Loud one, $50. Turn my whole screen pink again. Chush says, hi, everyone. And y'all not pick on me because it's her fault I'm late. Give or take a liar. 3. Did you just use your chick? Did you throw your chick under the bus? Did you just put your chick, oh, it's her fault. It's her fault I'm late. Wow. Loud one. That is very beneath you, very unbecoming of a man of your stature. I'm the only one who is allowed to use their wife as some lame excuse on why I'm not doing the right thing. I thought we made that clear in the handshake agreement that we never had years ago. Loud One and I are old friends. We went to different high schools together. Just go look it up. It's a true story. Daniel Davenport, General, what's your thoughts and opinions on if Tucker Carlson runs for president? And what are your thoughts that Fox canceled his show? Well, we talked about that at the beginning of the segment tonight, the beginning of the program. And that's a long subject, but just realize, I'll say it again, I'll recap. All you're going to hear right now from everybody is a way to separate Tucker from his fans. Every story, every lie, well, he's this and he's that, and things you didn't know about Tucker were this, because Fox needs to keep as many of his fans and followers as he can. CNN, MSNBC, if they can help separate the fans from, maybe they can pick up a few. That's all you're going to see. So we'll talk about more on that later. All right. Sherry Dozier, this is my first live chat. I screwed it up a while ago. Just learning this live messages shit. You messed up. There's no going back. Love you, General, and your whole family. Lots of prayers. Sherry, I was just giving you the appropriate amount of shit. When stuff like that comes through, I got to read it. I got to say it. And I did give you the offer at $12, which I noticed you didn't donate $12. So my hole is not as attractive as you just made it out to be. I'm sorry. Fiona Beaverstock, member for 2 months. Can Shell, Sephram, and I become your cultural attaches in Australia? Wow. Cultural attache. I would love to have a cultural attache. I think first I should go, to be fair, I should go get some culture. And then we can talk about the attache, which is a fancy word for briefcase. Loud One, I strapped her on the front of the bus earlier. I knew you did. All right. And Chris Wilson, $5. When you've been on a 55-foot shrimp trawler and taken the waves over the bow, the perfect storm makes you emotional. It scared the shit out of me. It wouldn't make me emotional. It scared the twilight out of me. Hi, you're back.
And that was a movie.
It was a movie. Yeah. It's just a movie and you scares the shit out of you. All right.
We received $5 from Michael Gadberry. He said, whatevers.
That's perfect. He just drops in $5. He's drinking or smoking. He's like, whatever, man, we're good. Just do what you think. I'm liking that. I like that too much. Whoop, you're back. Go ahead.
We had a lot of interaction tonight with everybody. I loved it. They were keeping me on my toes.
I got to go though.
Yes, I know.
I got to go.
I know.
I guess
I'll be on Saturday night.
Saturday
days.
Night. Yeah, in a couple days, Saturday night, we'll have tons of more updates. I know you guys all been waiting behind the scenes. There's Patreon has been waiting. Facebook, General's Lunchbox page in Facebook has been waiting. YouTube members have been waiting. My phone is filled with behind the scenes stuff that I got to post and show you guys. I will get to it. I promise. I very promise, as one of our oldest daughters used to say when she was 3. So listen, I do got to go. Did I miss something here? Chris, tell us $12. Gonna catch great fish. There we go. Well, I may take you up on that. Don't think I won't. Listen, I got to go. I got to get out of here. I'm running behind. Still got some hooch left. I'm not blaming it on the hooch tonight. Thank you guys for showing up. Wherever you guys were tuning in, on Facebook, on YouTube, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you were hacking the signal from the Mir space station. I don't mind. We can speak in Russian. We can drink vodka together. Listen. Thank you guys for showing up. AM, FM, Sirius XM, anywhere on the Armed Service Radio Network. We appreciate you guys chiming in, mentioning where you're from all across the planet. We do like that a ton. It really means something to us, especially when you guys are telling us where you're from and it's from far away. That means we got friends around this little blue marble, friends that we can count on. We can call you guys and ask you guys things. You guys are awesome, telling me what's going on in different places, especially on the World Show. For those of you who watch the World Show, listen, go to the Discord server after this is over. Hang out with all of us in Discord. It's free. It's fun. It's entertaining. If you didn't catch the podcast, go look at the podcast. There's a link somewhere, and it's free. Go check out the podcast. It's just my wife and I. It's the only thing is that she kicks the shit out of me. I literally, in the last 30 podcasts, I have never come away feeling like I had the upper hand in any of those discussions, not even one time. So if you want to listen to a place where she beats the shit out of me the way I beat the shit out of the kid, go to the podcast and check it out. Everything's on genxtalks.com, even our emails. Yes, we answer all of our own emails. So if you look at genxtalks.com, everything's on there. Have a good time. Click, listen, go watch and see. We also do live stuff. We do live in-person meet and greets. There's some of those coming up. So some big announcements coming our way. You'll hear about them. As soon as we pick up on them, you're the next to know. Thank you guys for tuning in, and as always, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. That's what I'm saying, baby. That's what I'm saying.